Our client is a major UK retail bank. They had challenges with their contact centres and their branch network, and they really wanted to see a step change in their customer performance, in their net promoter score and their customer satisfaction scores. And they approached us with this problem. They had lots of data, lots of insight, but they didn't know what to do with it. And they set us this challenge to come in, understand what the problems were, and help them turn it around in a very short time period. We worked with the front line, the managing directors, and the leadership, the team leaders, to come up with a number of ideas and solutions. In fact, we had this idea of being bold, and there's no one silver bullet. In fact, there are 40 silver bullets as part of this, and we came up with lots of little ideas. An example of these were from the very simple, such as changing the role title. So others were a bit more fundamental, such as, what are your targets? What are your incentives? How do you get coaching? Out of those 40 odd ideas, we put them against a model and discussed them with the front line. We then ran a proof of concept. This was a very short, sharp exercise over a 3-month period involving roughly 500 people. We rolled out the ideas and monitored them very closely to understand which ones worked, which ones needed to be tweaked, and which ones we should discard. And in that period, we noticed 4 major outcomes. NPS, so that's the Net Promoter Score, customer satisfaction increased from 29 to 46 points. Absenteeism within the operation dropped by 50%. Complaints reduced by a whopping 60%. And the sales conversion rate increased by 10% because the staff then felt they were more empowered to talk to clients in a more client-friendly way, and sales were stickier off the back of it. As a result of the successes from this proof of concept, we went on to look at how to roll out all these ideas across the bank. So that's approximately 4,000 to 5,000 people in telephony and 15,000 people in the branch network. And we came up with a plan that wasn't project-centric, but was colleague and customer-centric. And that meant we created a big picture of what the operation would look like at the end of the year, and formulated all the ideas and how best they would land with the front line, so they would understand the journey that they would go from today to a year's time, so they'll be fully empowered with all the solutions, all the changes to incentives and targets, and that they felt they were part of the solution, they weren't the problem. And the success of this has shown and been demonstrated across the bank.